Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Citations to you, Akim out there pushing this truth with sincerity, honesty, and fearlessness. All right. Back at you with another lesson through the spirit. All right. Got a slew of videos to show you how cold this world is getting, that it's coming to an end. And it's coming, we are the true Hebrew Israelites, you so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans. And we're here to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom and show you where you're going wrong at, and also show you the signs of the times, the prophecies, tell you what the prophecies are, what to look for, coming from the scriptures, of course. All right. I got a slew of videos, man, just craziness, man. We're going to watch it, and hopefully it's edifying to the elect. We're going into Jacob's trouble is coming, and it's a lot of signs, it's a lot of civil unrest sizzling, ready to get popping, but check it out. And it just shows the justice system needs to be done for all this stuff. But this one right here is one that enables women to commit crimes and to do wickedness. This system enables women to do so, and that's why you're gonna see this. Check it out.
California, after that woman right there, convicted of stabbing her boyfriend to death, only gets a slap on the wrist. She faced the possibility of life in prison for stabbing him 108 times. But the judge ruling that she had no self-control while in a cannabis-induced psychosis.
So the judge said that she had no control because she was under cannabis-induced psychosis. The judge ruled in her favor after she done stabbed the man 108 times and said that she was not in her right mind. That's how you know this is privileged. She has blue eyes and all that stuff. She is privileged. All right. And at the same time, it just shows that this is a society that coddles the women. This is a society that sits there and coddles the women and tells women that they're equal, and got women talking all crazy to the men until the police aren't going to be able to be called soon, until things are going to start getting real. This doesn't do nothing but bring pride into women that watch, and pride in the same women. It's ultimately going to bring them death. Ultimately, the Lord's going to just going to do away with them in these troubles to come.
This is a head-scratcher, Ainsley. The judge sentencing 32-year-old Bryn Speecher to 100 hours of community service, 2 years probation, and the big one, no jail time. She broke down in tears after a jury convicted her of involuntary manslaughter last month. California judge claims she had no control over her actions after stabbing.
White girl tears is powerful in this society. She get to crying, then they're like, oh, we don't want her to, they don't do that with Jake. They don't do that with they don't do that with Jake. You cry all you want to, you know what I'm saying? But this is just to let you know this is their kingdom. It's their last bit of their kingdom. They know they got a short time, so it's their last bit of kingdom that's going on,
The victim, Chad O'Meara, 108 times. Psychiatrists in the case claim the incident was, quote, 100% caused by cannabis-induced psychosis after the 32-year-old took 2 hits from the victim's mom. She expressed remorse during closing statements, saying, quote, I wish I had known more about the dangers of marijuana. Had I known, I would never have smoked it that night or at all. Malia's family shocked and angry.
And smoking that herb is wicked. It brings out a lot of demons. You can eat it, tea, and eat it edibly, but can't burn it. None of that stuff it creates a different type of chemical and a different type of reaction, and this stuff is GMO'd, and yeah. So hey, it is.
The sentencing yesterday, the victim's father accusing the judge of being biased, saying, quote, He just gave everyone in the state of California who smokes marijuana a license to kill someone. The woman and the victim were dating for only a few weeks before his death in 2018. Police arrived on scene.
Stuff like that happening. What we got here? Oh yeah. So these troops been coming in. These troops. This so-called invasion of immigrants is full of plenty of what do you call that? Matter of fact, let me pause that. Let me hit this precept though. Precept to follow up that video we just watched. Oh, that Micah. You know, because it all started with Esau's woman, which is that feminist movement began in the 60s, and it's going to end with them too. But at the same time, you can tell they're still in their privilegedness. But our women look at the Edomite woman as God. You know, they want to have straight hair like them and stuff like that, and she moves like them, and she looks as they get away with it. Esau and our women, the Israelite woman, are buddies, best buddies. But soon, with all this shit going on, all the things that they're sowing, and they're gonna have to reap eventually. Let's go to Micah chapter 7, verse 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now she shall be trodden down as the mire of the streets. And that's what's going to be happening, man. You know, it's going to be only a few women being able to be covered by men of the Lord, but the majority of the women are going to be out there vulnerable and out there trying to be submissive to some type of protection, some type of man. And it's going to get ugly. You know, they've been privileged in this society long enough. Now the tables are gonna turn overnight. All right, let's go back to videos. This right here is one of those immigrants that come over here, and you can tell by his pride and what he says. You can tell it's not just an immigrant. It's like a Trojan horse soldier that's being inbreded, is being shipped here, and it's getting scary to the people. All right, it's a Trojan horse going on, and people are noticing. But this guy really tells it all when he speaks how he speaks. He said, "Pretty soon you're gonna know me." That means they're gonna come over here and they're gonna be in that Jacob's trouble, shooting people down and stuff like that. So, you see the pride in that man. You know, it's millions of those type of guys coming over here and fleeing third world countries so they can deal with certain things. They have certain tolerance, and they do not like America. They come over here and they're implanted soldiers. All right. Trojan horse implanted soldiers waiting for a certain time to start jumping into pursuit of other things. And the next video is where they coming from, and the chaos all over the countries. You know, this right here, I forget what country it is, but this is just people waxing cold all over. Check it out. And I'm gonna say fair use. This is for educational purposes only. It's just video of what's going on in the world. And it goes to show the mindset of these type of people. They're coming over here with that type of mindset that you see on the screen. All right, that type of mindset they coming over here with. That you see on the screen. They coming here with that mindset. That man that you said you're gonna know who I am, he's gonna come with that mindset. And they're doing that right now overseas, especially in Congo, all over. It's crazy. The world, the heart of many are waxing cold. Here's his next story. A 6-year-old girl fatally shot while mother was out planning her son's funeral. It's sad that a young woman, had to be a young woman, already planning her son's funeral. Now her 6-year-old little girl is dead. And we look at this family picture, there's no man in sight. There's no man to structure her in sight. And that's because of the curses we're under and because of feminism, all right? Feminism has made her independent and this and that, don't need no man, multiple different baby daddies, and creating monsters. And she's an ostrich, all right? 6-year-old girl fatally shot while mother was out planning her son's funeral. All right, here go the story. 6-year-old fatally shot while mother was out planning her son's funeral. A Dallas mother has 2 of her children just days apart. Authorities say 6-year-old was fatally shot in an apartment Wednesday. The tragedy unfolded while the girl's mother was always away making funeral arrangements for her teenage son who was killed by gun violence. A woman who said she was the girl's aunt told police that the child's mother was at a funeral home when the tragedy took place, making arrangements to bury her 14-year-old son, a 14-year-old son now. Albra Lynn Ryder, who was found shot December 29th. Officers responded to a shooting around 2:40 p.m. on the 2100 block of North Fitzhugh Avenue. On the scene, they found a 6-year-old Alina Ross. She was taken to Children's Medical Center in Dallas where she succumbed to her injuries. According to the police, Alana was inside the apartment with 2 adults, 2 juveniles, and an unsecured firearm. Wow. Authorities arrested 19-year-old Demaria Sowell, who faces charges of tampering with evidence. Sowell admitted to the police he brought 2 guns into the home and placed them on top of the PlayStation in a 3rd-floor bedroom after the shooting. He admitted that he took the MAC-10 firearm that was involved in that shooting and put it in his backpack along with the handgun. He then hid the backpack in the garbage before police arrived, intending to impair its availability as evidence in the investigation of shooting. So wicked wisdom, man. The woman had a terrible environment around her kids, period. She's planning a funeral. here. She is, Job chapter 39, verse 16. She is hardened against her young ones, as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear. So they, she planning on the funeral and stuff like that, but she not really, she don't really care for her kids. She not protecting her kids. She don't have a safe environment around her kids. She got youngins, monsters in the house with guns. We got Isaiah 3 and 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee, which cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy path. And guess what? That's what happened. Wicked wisdom even tried to hide the gun. This is wicked wisdom learned from single parent households, single parent motherhood. You fucking black bitches create monsters. You create problems and step over the problem and the solutions of the problem. But that's the curses. The Lord got you like that in strong delusion. All right. This shit tough, man. You go another video. People waxing code. And in Jacob's trouble is going to be a lot of people robbing people. You have to be aware there's going to be a lot of shit going on where people are hungry and needing money and going to try to take what you got.
People are struggling, therefore robberies are going to continue. They will rob the spikes off a porcupine. Anybody can get it. Your OG status means nothing. Your clout, your street reputation, whether you're a square, you can be a baby, it does not matter. Anybody can get it. Therefore, you have to avoid contact. Put yourself in a position to make it very difficult for somebody to take what's yours. Gas stations in Oakland are high probability of things going wrong. Thank God this man kept his life in his car, but everybody must be on alert.
Oakland, California. Yeah. Look at this one. This is a woman getting feisty with the security guard, and them other nations is going crazy about it. Look. She rocked the shit out of him, but she picked the right one to rock. Let's say that. She rocked the shit out of him. She got kind of, she that masculine energy. Man, the motherfucker go. She do that to the right person, especially in these times to come. A motherfucker's gonna roll her ass real quick, and she's gonna regret it. She that is mine enemy. You got Jake simp ass. Let her do what she's supposed to do. It's gonna come a time when Esau gonna unleash. Esau gonna show you, the black women, that you have no. Who do you think you are? Who the fuck you think you is yelling? Esau gonna put hands on them on the masculine damn woman, man. In these times to come, that guy them UN troops, man, they coming over here, man. They finna start doing damage, and they ain't finna take no attitudes. Look at this. This is that so-called white-on-white crime, Edomite crime, which is beautiful. The cup is going toward them, too, right now.
The 68-year-old with the gun is the mother's partner.
You shot him. Shot that man. This one right here is over. Knock on the door or something. This is some petty shit. Jake killing each other over. Look at this. This shit here crazy. Jake, this two Jakes. Edomite on Edomite, then we got Jake on Jake. This is finna come. This gonna be falling into Jacob's trouble, man. And then you got the black woman coming out with no gun. How do you come the fuck out of nowhere and just you got two men's business? The black woman come out and all in the damn business, get all in the motherfucking business. Ain't got no business. This is the problem too. I've seen many this situations where it's the black woman all in the motherfucking mess. Look. She got her dumb ass shot. She got her dumb ass shot.
The book of Revelation.
All right, we go to them precepts. Let's go to Timothy, because this is it's been happening, but it's getting worse and worse. Let me go to Matthew, because I mean it's repetitive, you know. It's a repetitive word. The word is repetitive. It's a repetitive warning, and that's okay. Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Iniquity has abounded. So much wickedness is going up, man. The love of many is waxing cold. They're getting crazy. They knocking on doors, finna get killed for knocking on the door. This stuff is, it's happening, man. It's gonna get even worse and worse. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. And that's what's going on too. Many people waxing worse and worse in their own little philosophies and what they think is real, but they part of a delusion. You know, and they getting fucked up in the head. They're more and more fucked up by the day. And it's going to end up in death. You know. It's going to end up in death, man. This just getting cold out here. Things is it's ramping up. I had another precept on the head, but people are getting crazy, man. They're getting smitten with madness, and this is not it. This whole 2024 has been one hell of a time so far. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 28, and the Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. So these people are going nuts, man. They're going bonkers because they're dwelling into more demons. They're allowing their vessels to collect more demons and commit more iniquities, and they're eating more and more abominations. It's just getting deeper and deeper and being a whore with these idolatries. You know, praising the wrong motherfuckers, man. This shit is getting wild out here, man. And you want to be on the good side, you know. You got these people getting cold out here, man. It's a cold world, all right? Here we go.
You see come in and the invaders
And this goes into what I was saying about these troops coming in here, or these so-called immigrants coming in here. It's pretty much a Trojan attack, and they know what they're doing, and they know they're coming into Jacob's trouble.